So, when I tell you people that I'm in danger here, I'm not fucking around. Okay? Now, not only do I have a ton of ex military that hate my guts for no reason other than my pure existence, um, I got a number of doctors and hospitals that are deathly afraid of me if the truth comes out. Um, I've got law enforcement afraid of me. Um, I've got ex law enforcement afraid of me. I've got a bailiff who's afraid of me. I've got a social worker who's afraid of me, um, as well as several other people that have either been fed lies or are just dirty themselves and took money. So basically, I'm going to start this off. Here's a list of all the ex-military that want me dead. Um, Doug Booth is one of them, who is the mental health hitman. He's the guy that was married to Heather Dowdell for years and years, and apparently she's has some type of obsession with me. And so when 2008 hit, he lost work, and um, in order for him to stop his wife from leaving him and coming to me, is what I'm gathering. I don't know this exactly to be true, but he decided to go to college. He found out that I went on disability for mental health reasons, which was supposed to be for depression because, I was just in an accident and wasn't able to work. And, but it's snowballed into this bullshit. So he went back to college and got his master's degree. And now he is a mental health counselor who Tim Bayless knows, Johnny Churchill knows, I'm guessing, but Tim Bayless for sure knows him. And this is part of where this life insurance policy comes into play here. Is I think they found out that back in 2009, I was doing some work for them, for my parents, my mother and my stepfather. And I pulled into their garage and I was going to just let the car run and just do it that way. Um, but of course, it didn't work. I wasn't really serious about it, anyways. Um, but they found out about that. Um, this was fucking 15 years ago. So what they did was they got with this Doug Booth and they formulated this plan. This was also right after my stepfather went to appraise his baseball cards, and shortly after that is when I told my wife that I saw those pictures, those dirty pictures of my mother doing things to herself. Um, but yeah, they got with Doug Booth and they formulated this plan. So yeah, Doug and now Trevor Booth, who's ex-military as well, and then Roscoe, who is ex-Navy wannabe because he got discharged shortly after boot camp. He got dishonorably discharged shortly after boot camp because he was selling drugs and thrown in the brig for quite some time before before my stepfather saved his ass and brought him back home and gave him a place to live. Although, which is funny because I remember shortly after I turned 18, um, and as you all know, child support checks stop when you turn 18. I got kicked out, but I wasn't selling drugs. Um, so he brings him home, lets him live in the house. So, anyways, we'll get back to that. Um, Eric Francis, who's ex Marine, who's married to Kim Kalanick, or was married, or is married, or I don't give a fuck. And then you've got Tony here in the park bully. I've made a video about him, Tony Baloney. If you want to go back and check up on this fucking guy. Alan Lee, who was in the Army. Now, my pretend brother, Roscoe, his name is Russell J. Bayless, by the way. So if you ever see him away, fucking spit on him, throw rocks at him, stone him to death. I don't give a fuck what you do. Don't stone him to death. But feel free to ridicule him in every way, shape, or form possible. And then we've got some more. We've got Josh Moody, who I just brought up. They've been accusing me of taking my stepdaughter's virginity and having an intimate relationship with my stepdaughter. I do believe this. I don't know it to be a fact, but I'm pretty sure that's what's been going on. Then you've got Stacy Zavosik, who is my cousin, my second cousin, who I'm not sure about this, but I think that there's some money that came down from the Zavosik family that they've been trying to keep from me. I don't know this to be a fact, but I don't know. But I believe she's played a big part in this. Now she is friends with this other guy named Matt Hall, who is ex-Marine. He is a now this he also happens to be a big shot at the company that Heather Dowdell works for now. Now Heather Dowdell quit her job at UPS specifically to go and work for him. And I'm pretty sure that there was some funny business going on with her and this Matt Hall. Now this Matt Hall's married, and I've been on Facebook posting about this shit before. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Heather Dowdell and Matt Hall had something going on. And then we got another guy here. And this is about a very short-term person that I dated in high school. And her name is Christy Middleton. See, now, Josh Moody was in the Air Force. He's a piece of shit. I've already made videos about this fucking piece of shit. Especially because I think to take the heat off of him for his daughter not being a virgin anymore, he put it on me. So Josh Moody was in the Air Force. And this is also another fucking piece of shit who claims that I stole his family from him. When really he's just a piece of shit, and he was acting like a dog, and I don't think very many people like him, honestly. I can't recall him having any friends the whole